Oh no. Who is he trying to impress? I always get sappy, I'm sorry. Hey guys, today's video is basically a video for future reference. I have been feeling a bit bad lately. Just the depression kinda is hitting again. I keep forgetting this, but I always had seasonal depression, seasonal dip, just around the winter time. But then 2020 happened, and instead of just getting happier again gradually, when spring came around, I just was depressed for a few more months. Ever since then, I feel okay throughout winter, but then when spring comes around, I just feel really down again. So I thought I could maybe make a list for myself with some little things that make me happy. And maybe you find some things in here that will make you happy too, or at least cheer you up. I highly encourage you to make a list of your own, because if you look for them, there's definitely things in life that will make you happy, at least a bit. Get ready, here's my list of little things that make me happy. The first thing is nature. When I went outside for a walk, I really noticed that just going for a little walk, or even just looking outside at the birds flying by or the sky, really makes me appreciate life. If you are able to, try to go for a little walk, even if it's 5 minutes. The fresh air just always helps me tremendously. Just the sunlight on your skin, make that vitamin D. The flowers that are blooming right now, bumblebees or butterflies. And I just realized that I have so much appreciation for this earth that we live on, that keeps providing us with all these beautiful little wonders. I just really encourage you to go outside if you can, and if that's too much for you, you can always just look outside and appreciate the world from your safe space. Something that's actually quite close to nature is animals. Animals make me really happy, whether that's my pets or other people's pets, or maybe at a petting zoo. There's just something really calming about cuddling a pet or playing with a pet or a goat. I am fortunate enough that I have a lot of pets, so whenever I feel bad, there's at least one cat I can cuddle with, or play with my dog, or cuddle my bunnies, or like whistle songs with my birds, or even go visit my mom's horse with her, which is always a lot of fun. And I was at the park with a good friend of mine today. Literally all I did was like look at the dogs and pet dogs, and I don't know why, but I see a lot of cats on the street, and I always try, to like, I just love animals so much, and that's definitely a personal preference. This really goes with the last one. I live near water, so I can really easily just go outside and appreciate the swans. So yeah, animals make me happy too. Next up is something I like to do when I'm feeling a bit more active. I really like doing yoga. I feel like it just makes me grounded and really makes me relax. And I noticed that some days it's just hard for me to do anything, and I just feel so unmotivated at times. And it just helps for me to do yoga, because it just really makes my body relax, and I feel like I'm always so tense that whenever I just give myself maybe 10-15 minutes out of my day to relax and to just let my body be, that really helps. And personally, I really like yoga, but you can do any form of exercise. But I feel like yoga is more focused on doing what you can do instead of just relentlessly working out. And so that's why I personally like yoga more. Next one is also kind of moving your body related. It's dancing. This one definitely helps when you're just working and not feeling it. And definitely for me, when I am spending hours editing, I just get really unmotivated and unhappy sometimes. And dancing can literally mean anything. It can mean putting on some music and just bumping around in your chair. It can mean actually putting on music and just dancing around, and it doesn't matter what kind of dancing you do. Personally, I just do silly dancing sometimes as a little dance break, but sometimes I like to do classical ballet. I've been really into classical music lately, and this made me go back to the times where I used to do classical ballet as a kid. And I realized that even though I don't want to pursue like a career in it or want to go have classes right away, it still really made me happy, and it just made my inner kid happy. Dancing just, yeah, helps. Oh no, there's a cat coming here. Hello. It's time for Snorri's cameo. There he is. Yeah, I already talked about pets. You should have been there. I feel like definitely dancing is a really big emotional like relief for me. So sometimes I just like to put on some classical music and dance around in my room. Although I might not be the best, that doesn't matter as long as you're having fun and as long as it makes you happy. Then the next one is food. Whenever I'm unhappy or having a hard time working or whatever, I always just tell myself that when I'm done, I can have a good meal. Not necessarily eating food, but making food is the thing that's really kept me going in the lockdown depression that I had. I just really had a hard time, but it just felt nice to take like an hour out of my day to make lunch for myself. It can be any kind of food. It can be a nice meal that you've made yourself. It can be a little snack or some fruit or takeout or going to a restaurant to get nice food. For me, definitely feels like when I eat more veggies or fruits that it just makes me feel like I'm honoring my body, and that really helps and it really works for me. But everybody is different, and I feel like food is a pretty hard topic sometimes for people to talk about, because some people don't eat that good when they're feeling down. And yeah, I see this in myself, but I know that when I eat like a nice, good, not filling, but like fulfilling food, that it really cheers me up sometimes. And then something that's close to food is tea, or making a nice drink for yourself. For me personally, it's tea, because I just really love tea, and I think it's definitely because it makes me take a little break from everything. It makes me be able to take a little break from if I'm doing any work or if I'm just feeling down. I just go downstairs, put the kettle on. For me, there's just something very therapeutic about like putting the kettle on the stove and like hearing the water bubble when it like boils, and then putting the boiling water in my tea. It makes a nice sound, you know. And if you want, you can have a little like snack with it. The more I talk about these things, the more I feel like they're just dumb things I do, but it's the little things that make you happy in life. Even if it's dumb things, it makes me happy. Next, self-expression. This is kind of random, but I thought I'd throw it in. I always really felt like I had to hide the person who I really was. Definitely when I was in high school, I'd never really experiment with my outfits or my makeup, because I just wanted to be invisible, you know. I just wanted to wear a black hoodie with black jeans and just not be noticed. And I always felt like I had to pretend to be someone who I was not. And I think ever since then, expressing myself became very important to me, because I want to be a bit weird and I want to be a bit out there, I guess. I mean, I'm wearing pink eyeliner today and pigtails, but I've kind of tried to push that fear away of being judged. And today I'm just feeling a bit more happy and girly. When I feel a bit depressed, I always just wear comfortable clothes, but most of my comfortable clothes I actually don't feel cute in and nice in. And it can be such a mood booster to actually wear clothes that you feel beautiful in, or pretty or cute or cool, or I don't know, whatever you want to feel that day. And I definitely have learned to express myself through like makeup and my hair and my outfits. And today I feel very girly and very cute. and some days I just feel like wearing dark makeup and super black eyeliner, super big dramatic wing, and a completely black outfit just because I can. It just boosts my mood to wear something that I actually feel cool in, or pretty or nice. It's kind of hard to explain for me, but I hope that made sense. The next one is talking to someone, and it doesn't even mean talking to like someone about how I'm feeling. Sometimes it just helps to distract yourself, and although you might not be talking about your problems, sometimes just the act of talking and having contact with someone works. This is something that I definitely do a lot. You don't have to always talk about your problems, but sometimes that does help. I know that I'm very fortunate that I have people around me that understand and that sometimes feel the same. It's just really nice to have people around you that like lift you up, even if they don't know that they do. Next one is reading. This is definitely something that I do. It really makes me just able to escape into another world, and it calms down my brain, and it just distracts me, and it makes me go to another world and have a million experiences in one. I don't know, I can recommend some books if you guys want. One that I've recently really enjoyed is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. One of my other favorite books ever is A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab, I believe. That's a really good one. And there's definitely a lot of different things you can read, and there's something in there for everyone. I don't believe that there's people who actually don't like reading. I feel like people in this day and age, with media being so easy to consume, people just don't appreciate books and aren't used to reading. But I think that if you do, there's a whole new world that will open up for you. Like thousands of new worlds that are gonna open up for you. This is the last official one. And that is collecting happy memories. I'm sure that there's things in anybody's life that make them happy. I try to collect happy memories, and this can be anything. This can be making a scrapbook or something, having pictures in your room, or looking at pictures every once in a while, or reminiscing about old times with someone. I have all of them. I have a scrapbook. I don't really use it, but it's fun to look back. I keep a lot of little like memorabilia. I keep every card that anyone has ever given me, and little things like that really make me feel appreciated looking back at them. Cards from my friends, for instance. I have a lot of pictures. I take a lot of pictures with my film camera, so I get them developed every once in a while. So I have some pictures of my cats on the wall and my boyfriend, and I reminisce about things that I did in my life that I liked. And the one last quick one that I have is ramble to a camera. Ever since I've started this channel, I really feel like it has helped a lot, because I just have a way of holding myself accountable, and I have something to do every day that I didn't have before. I might not always make super good videos, and nobody watches them at all, just my friends and people close to me. I really enjoy making it. I enjoy doing something with my time instead of laying in my bed watching Netflix all day. So yeah, and the rambling is a very good emotional outlet. Let me tell you that one. It is very, very, very true. But I think the thing that helps me most when I am feeling depressed or down or whatever is being kind to myself. It's hard for me at times, but what I've learned in all these years of living with depression and anxiety and PTSD is that wanting the best for yourself is the only thing that's gonna heal you. And it's hard to always be kind to yourself, but I promise that if you realize that you are the only one that is willing to fight for you always, you are worthy of the best, and you are worthy of so much love, that whatever happens is gonna be better. And being kind to yourself is not just saying nice things to yourself. It's about not getting angry at yourself when you make mistakes. It's about being compassionate. It's about fighting for yourself, taking good care of yourself. It's about putting yourself first. And that's something I really struggle with, but I try. If you're still watching this, I truly wish you all the best, and I hope that you maybe found 1 or 2 things that make you happy too. And if you didn't, or if you want more things that make you happy, just try to make a list. Think about it. It might take a few days, but there's definitely things in life that are making you happy. You just have to look for them. So yeah, I always get sappy. If you want to see more of me being sappy and talking about mental health, just subscribe to the channel. I'd absolutely love to have you here. I post new videos every Wednesday. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like. And if you want to talk to me about anything, you can just leave a comment. I'll see you guys later. Bye!